Hello, I'm Dan Toppy and welcome back to another brand new Fortnite video. Today I want to talk about the chance of us ever getting a new map in Fortnite. A lot of people are expecting there to be more maps soon. They've been asking the developers online on their Twitter and their Reddit, asking them when the new map will be coming and if they're in fact working on one. Currently we're 4 seasons into Battle Royale and we've only ever had one main map. Of course the map has changed a lot, it changed loads in season 4, but we've only had one map selection. People are hoping that in the future we will be getting more than one map to choose from because it will change up the gameplay a little bit between each game. It looks like the developers are planning on doing a big map update at the start of every season. The start of season 3 they added tilted and shifty shafts, so this was a big change to the map. And then at the start of season 4 they've added all the new locations like Dusty Divots, Risky Reels, they've updated Moisty Mire and they also added a big mansion over near Moisty Mire, as well as changing loads of parts of the map that's been affected by the meteor. Before season 4 came out I made a leak video talking about some leaks that were made by a user on Reddit. One of the things that he leaked was about how the map was going to be updated throughout this season, and he was talking about a more slower construction process where each area would gradually change instead of just appearing, so we'd have a building phase, so we wouldn't just open the game one day after an update and a new town or a new city had just appeared. We would have seen it being built and would have known it was coming in game without having to look at any news. This idea of doing small updates regularly makes it seem like they might not be making a new map. If they are just going to be constantly upgrading the map we've got and constantly changing it to make it play differently, then I wouldn't be surprised if they're just going to focus on this one and not bother with another, because by doing this it's going to keep the map really interesting because there's always going to be new places to go to, and it's also going to make it play completely differently. If you look at what they did in the season 4 update, they just essentially added a massive hole into the middle of the map and it really changed up how the whole map plays. And if they keep doing updates like this every few months, it'll definitely keep this map we've got interesting, and it really means that we don't need a second map, because the second map would just split the community. This is something that PUBG was really worried about when they were putting in their second map and other game modes. They were thinking that it was going to really split up the community and mean that some parts of the game were hardly played. So this could be something that Epic are worried about. I don't really think it'll be that much of an issue for them because they do have so many players playing that no matter what they do there will still be a lot of players in every single game mode. I do think they are going to bring in different game modes in the future though, because something like Fortnite would definitely benefit from a game mode like Free For All or Team Deathmatch, a smaller game mode where it's more just kill based instead of the Battle Royale surviving mode, but we'll see what they do in the future on that. Obviously if they do put smaller game modes into the game they are going to need some smaller maps, because you couldn't have just 30 players running around on the massive Battle Royale map. They definitely need to either make it smaller so they could divide it down and say you're just having one game in Retailer Row or one game in a different town, or they could completely make new smaller maps for it. But as far as Battle Royale goes, I doubt they will be putting in another map. I'd really like to see it because it would add so much more content to the game. As long as the map was completely different and meant that you had to play in a completely different way, I think it would be great for the game as long as you can choose between them, because if each map offers a different type of playstyle, you'll obviously have one that you prefer because it'll suit your own playstyle better, and if having 2 different types of maps mean that different players can play better on each one, it'll mean that more players will keep playing the game and the game will stay alive for longer. But overall I would like to see a new Battle Royale map added into Fortnite Battle Royale, but I do doubt they will be putting one in just because of how they have been doing the updates recently, and also from that leak which is pretty reliable and is suggesting that they will just be doing small updates every now and again to this map. And as there hasn't been huge demand for a new map but the game has still done as well as it has, it's definitely one of the best games in history, I don't think the developers are going to bother spending loads of money and loads of time developing a new map when they really don't need to when the game is doing so well as it is now. Eventually, obviously, they will have to do something big. They might have to redo the entire map they've got, or they will have to put a new map in about a year's time. But for the next few months, I doubt we'll be getting a second map, and they'll just keep up these small updates to the map every now and again. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about getting a second map, whether you'd like to see one put into the game, and if so, what theme or area would you like it to be set in. Whilst you're down there, make sure you leave this video a like, and also subscribe if you're new here and you want to see more videos like this, or weekly challenge videos every week, how to complete all of the challenges from the Battle Pass. The first week is up, so if you want to see that one, make sure you are clicking on the link on screen now, which will take you through to it. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.